Good evening and happy Independence Day, everybody. It is John and it is WrestleScope. Good evening. How is everybody doing tonight? Hello, Lucas. Hello, Louie. Yes, we are still treasonous, Louie. That is right. Yes, Marcus, thank you very much. Let's go ahead and talk about that real quick. We want to send our prayers and condolences to anybody that lost people in the Highland Park shooting today. Absolutely tragic event. I'm tired of these things happening. I'm really sick and tired of these things happening. Not going to get into a political thing on it, but again, we need to definitely be sending prayers and well wishes to anybody that was affected by that. Let's get into the main topic of the night. And yes, I did watch Raw tonight, and it was an okay show. It was all right. You know, it had some decent matches. They actually did a pretty good job for a holiday show. Nothing really noteworthy. But what I want to get into is the report that came out today. And Tony Khan had appeared on the Ringer's Masked Man show. And this is what his exact quote. I'm not sure if it's going to happen. AEW and WWE doing a joint show, but I would be open to talking about that type of thing. It's not crazy, but it's a bold prediction. So coming out of Forbidden Door, obviously AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling have had their joint show. We've seen AEW and Impact Wrestling work together. Obviously AAA and AEW have somewhat of a working relationship. But could there be the possibility of an AEW WWE joint show? I'd say as of right now, no. Yes, we did see Chris Jericho, Bryan Danielson, and Paul White send in videos for John Cena's 20th anniversary. I get that. It made sense. You know, WWE reached out to Tony Khan. They were sending in videos. That was it. They were sending in videos, not denying their past with WWE and their relationship with John Cena. They all have had some sort of a working relationship with John Cena. So it made a lot of sense for those three guys to do something. And Tony Khan has shown that he is willing to work with other people. He's not that way. And he's not worried at all to reference other promotions. Whereas WWE, over the last, 15 years or so, has been very hesitant to mention any other promotions. Yes, we did see the situation with Mickie James when she appeared at the Royal Rumble, and they talked about her being the Impact World Women's Champion. But beyond that, I brought this up last week. You take a look at Cody Rhodes. When he came back, he was gone for 6 years. Absolutely zero mention of what he did. None whatsoever. When other talent comes in, they don't talk about where they were at all. You know, AJ Styles, for as long as he's been with WWE now, my goodness, you could mention multiple time champion in TNA, Impact Wrestling. Titles and things that he did in Japan, never, ever mentioned. Exactly, Louis. Yep, as long as the Vince scandal is going on, stay far away. And as long as Vince McMahon has anything to do at all with WWE, it is not going to happen. But when the day finally comes that Vince is either kicked out or he completely steps away from anything with creative or anything else, if it ends up being Nick Khan running the show, with Triple H doing creative, I could see it happening. So there's the possibility we could see it happening in a couple of years. But this would be one of those things where you would have so much political infighting between promotions on who would go over, what would happen. You wouldn't see champion versus champion for anything because there'd be too much infighting as to, well, which promotion is going to go over. I'm not going to say never, but boy, right now with the landscape of wrestling the way it is, I don't see it happening anytime soon. All right, I see we got a couple of questions about Raw. Yes, Otis threw up because of the whole hot dog eating contest that he had with Angelo Dawkins. It was stupid. Why was Kevin Patrick on commentary? Because Jimmy Smith was on vacation, and I can't stand Kevin Patrick. It has nothing to do with his accent, zero to do with his accent. I just don't like the guy. It was really hard to listen to the audio of the show when he was on. Combine that with Corey Graves had some good moments. They need to put Carmella on SmackDown and get her away from Corey Graves on commentary. Because it is horrendous when he is on commentary when it's her matches. Absolutely terrible. No, we did not see a heel turn. I don't think we're going to see it anytime soon. Hello, Byron. Hey, I was happy for Liv. Though, God love her. She's got to work on her promos. A little bit. It was a little rough listening to her tonight, when she starts yelling into the microphone. She's gotten better. She has gotten a lot better. Still has a few things to work on. Okay. I could definitely see Impact Wrestling will be involved next year with Forbidden Door. Guarantee it's because Scott D'Amore already has a really good working relationship with Tony Khan. Obviously, Scott D'Amore has a good working relationship with New Japan Pro Wrestling. So this would be a very easy one, and a lot of amazing matches could come out of that. Eventually, I'd like to see it become a weekend thing, just like they do with WrestleMania. That way you can have more than, instead of trying to cram, 12 matches into one night, spread it out over 2 nights. Have it be a big thing over 2 nights. Pick a strong weekend to do it in, and you can triple promote it between all 3 promotions. Oh, if you ever did an AEW WWE Supercard, you'd have to have a lot more than 8 matches. A lot more than 8 matches. There's no way you could just do 8. Unless you had a lot of multiple participant matches, which I'd rather see. Okay, maybe one 6-person tag team match, one trios match, couple of tag matches, but a whole bunch of singles matches. You don't need 3 and 4, 8-man, 10-man matches. It just doesn't make any sense. It's stupid. You want to be able to spotlight talent, and you want to be able to give them the time to do what they need to do. So, and we're looking way ahead here. So I don't even want to start fantasy booking anything right now because, quite honestly, we'd probably be looking at 2024, 2025 at the very earliest. Anything like this would ever happen between AEW and WWE. So you can't say what's going to end up happening. One that I would love to see, and some of you may cringe at this, and I'm just thinking specifically for the promo segments you would have. MJF and The Miz. Now, hear me out on this. The Miz, as annoying as he can be, is one of the best promos. He knows how to draw heat. He doesn't have to do a ton of work to draw heat. Could you imagine? And he does very intelligent promos. He, every once in a while he'll dig deep into the, pulling crap out of the, out of the bin to throw out there. But usually he's pretty good with his promos. Promo battles between him and MJF would be pretty incredible because those two are very similar in a lot of ways. They really are. That would be fun. Obviously, Roman Reigns versus Kenny Omega would probably be the big one because, Kenny Omega has talked about it before. He has talked about it before. Usos and the Young Bucks definitely would have to have either Usos and Young Bucks or Street Profits and Young Bucks. We did see the Revival and the Usos a couple of times in WWE, didn't we? I thought we did. So, that could be entertaining. On the women's side, Becky Lynch and Britt Baker, for sure. Becky Lynch and Britt Baker, hands down. Give that to me, please. Let me think. Asuka and Hikaru Shida. I would love that. I'm trying to think for Thunder Rosa, though. Thunder Rosa and Bayley would be an incredible matchup. Those two would work extremely well together. See, I'm fantasy booking already, and I didn't want to. Yes, DeRich. Oh, wait. There we go. Yes, DeRich. He actually did an interview on the Ringers Masked Man show, and he said that he would be open to talking to them about it. He would be open to talking to them. As he said, it's not crazy, but it's a bold prediction. I don't know about that one. Storm versus Rousey. I actually wouldn't want Ronda Rousey involved in this. I don't think it would be good. Darby versus Theory could be interesting. It could be. Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness. Yep, been a long day already. Unfortunately, we've had a lot of rain here in the Milwaukee area, so the majority of the fireworks ended up getting canceled today. Was able to get out and do a parade with the family earlier today, and I actually ended up taking a really, really long nap this afternoon, which is much needed. I need these days once every couple of weeks, or I can just shut down and get some extra rest, which was helpful going into what's going to be a busy week at work this week. So, yeah, Great American Bash tomorrow night. I could see Cameron Grimes winning it if Braun Breaker is going to get brought up to the main roster. There's a lot of people that want Braun Breaker on the main roster, but Triple H does not want him to come up yet. So hopefully this will be the first in multiple matches between Breaker and Cameron Grimes, because I really don't know who the next challenger would be for him. I really don't. I'd like to see, maybe a trio of matches between these two. Yeah, we got a ton of fireworks going off around our house too. I could see them changing his name on the main roster, but I don't know if it'll be a Steiner. It would make sense to make him Rex Steiner, you know. What match? Oh, for Rampage. Actually, what do we even have on the docket for Dynamite this week? I'm trying to remember. I haven't even looked. I know they announced a couple things. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Oh, shoot, that's right. That's right. Here, let me show you the graphic what we got for this week. Yeah, this is what we've got for Dynamite so far this week. Moxley and Brody King for the interim world championship, which is going to be incredible. Scorpio Sky, Wardlow for the TNT championship in a street fight. Now they're calling them Thunderstorm, Thunder Rosa and Tony Storm against Nyla Rose and Marina Shafir. Butcher and Blade versus Keith Lee and Swerve Circle. That's a solid show right there. And that's only 4 matches. That's pretty doggone good. I like that. I'll have to see. I don't know if they have announced anything for Rampage as of yet. It's possible. I didn't watch Dark Elevation tonight. I'm going to watch tomorrow at work. So I didn't get a chance to see if they announced anything on there. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything has been announced for Rampage as of yet. Yeah, Raw was okay tonight. It was all right. Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, we got Blanchard Enterprises against Gresham and Moriarty. Yeah, we'll probably see something more with Tony D'Angelo. I am so done with that whole stupid storyline. I really truly am. I'm fed up with it. I don't know if Wardlow's going to win. With it being a street fight, and he already invited all of America's Top Team to show up. I could see him getting screwed out of it and then having a rematch down the road. I'm sure there will be something with Claudio. Hopefully we get an update on when Bryan Danielson is coming back too. We need to get an update on that. I'm sure we'll have something more, on Rampage. There's going to be something more with Jade Cargill and everything going on with, Statlander and Athena, so many different things. I forget who it was that posted it. Oh, it was Fight TV posted something very interesting. Was in honor of the 4th of July, who's your who was the United States champion when you were 18 years old? And I had to look back. I had to look back on who was at the time the NWA United States champion, because that's how far back I go. Let me see if I can bring up for you. I was able to bring it up earlier. Let's see. I think I got it here. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, I can't find the picture I wanted. Oh, wait. Yeah, I had to do some digging back to see who it was. Oops. And it was in 1988. For me, the United States champion was this man right here, Barry Windham. He won the vacated title after Dusty Rhodes had to vacate the title when he attacked. I forget who it was he attacked. Was it David Crockett? I think it was David Crockett he attacked at the time. So Barry Windham ended up winning a tournament to become the United States champion. And this is the time when actually I think he joined the Four Horsemen at that point in time. So, and I still love that belt. I still absolutely love that belt. So, what about the Mysterio match? I thought it was good. I like the ending. I mean, I know you're watching right now. So I don't want to spoil anything. I like the ending to it. It was good. All right. Well, short stream tonight for day 125. Just wanted to get to that news about Tony Khan showing some interest in possibly working with WWE down the road, that the door is open for something like that. I will be back tomorrow night. We'll probably jump on, probably come on right after NXT tomorrow night. We'll go through NXT. We'll see what happens in that main event, and we'll jump on immediately after NXT Great American Bash tomorrow night. So have a great night, everybody. Oh, I was waiting to see a trailer for that. Okay, sorry. Have a great night, everybody. We will talk to you tomorrow, and we'll see how I do back at work after the long weekend. All right, we will talk to you guys tomorrow.